Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It's long awaited. The day has finally arrived. I wasn't even doing reactions when Travis Scott dropped, I was going to say Californication, Houston Fornication. Is that the name of the album? Don't know. I don't remember. Astro World is the name of the album. The song is on the album. I wasn't even reacting when that dropped. That was 5 years ago. Obviously, Travis Scott is one of those artists. He's an influential person in the culture and in the state of hip hop. So anytime he drops, whether you like Travis or don't, you're going to listen to it. There's no way that you don't. The build up, the marketing, the anticipation for the entire album, especially coming off to the whole Astroworld incident, there's a lot of pressure riding on this album and on Travis. We're about to see if he delivers. Everybody follow us over on Twitch. As you can see, we're doing this live right now in front of everybody, just like we do New Music Fridays. Tomorrow, not tomorrow when you're seeing this, but tomorrow when it's live, we're going to be doing Post Malone's album on stream. Anybody who's anybody, we do their albums live on stream, then we take it over here for y'all guys on YouTube. Secondly, if y'all guys want to see this stream in full, because obviously this is going to be cut down for time, consider joining Patreon. All album reviews on Patreon are available for $5, not $5 each, 5 total, for basically every album review that we've done in the last 2 years. So if y'all guys want to support the channel, consider joining over there. And then lastly, that was it, I think. Oh, second channel. We have a second channel. If you like TV and movie reactions, consider joining that. That shit's a vibe over there. Haven't posted lately because I've been over here on this channel, but we're going to get back in action over there. 19, Jesus Christ, 19 tracks, hour, 13 minutes. That is lengthy. Anybody who knows me, I like shorter albums generally because there's normally going to be some filler whenever you have this many tracks, but it's Travis Scott, so he might be able to pull it off. There's really only one way to find out. Hyena, let's get it. At this time, neither a good one. Bro, the first 10 seconds of this song, I know mad people were like, are my headphones fucked up? What's the deal? Why is it cutting in and out? This kind of sounds like that. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Hella distorted drum kit, bro. Holy shit. I will say that just based on this, it doesn't sound like Astroworld because it's this is almost like rock inspired more so than trap.
Okay, this shit is out of control. I'm driving through hell and I done brought snow. Write a show by myself like I'm Chelsea.
The drums are crazy on this.
By my bitches like I'm Kelsey Graham.
This sounds very Yeezus and Donda inspired. It's just like the amount of distortion and the drum pattern and just like everything about it. I mean, damn, did you even see the test? You got these motherfucking D's, Rosie Perez.
Leave like the leaves do trees. I'm finally home. My wife distressed them. That's that sweat.
The drums are my favorite shit in this fucking track. All right, I don't even care what Travis is saying right now, if I'm being honest with you. I don't care. I don't know. I don't even know if there's bars right now. I'm so lost in the drums. And this is part of the thing with Travis's music, right? Like you're not going to hear me. You're not going to ever hear me say that Travis is top 20, top 100 even rappers alive. But yeah, it's not about rap. It's about the overall experience of listening to the sound that he's created. It's undeniable, the creativity and just the sheer like sonic genius that is his sound. Like harp, like I don't know what that sound is, that ding, 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 ding. Whatever that is crazy. Did Kanye help produce the album? I don't know anything about the production of it because it does sound very off the grid type shit. Is that Mike Dean's bitch ass right there? Mike Dean, supporting actor of the year for The Idol. All right, one track in. We're 1 for 1. That is the way to start an album. All right, so I don't know like if I'm going to be, I mean, it's hard to say we're 1 track into 19. So when it comes to Travis, like I'm not listening for, again, the bars. I'm kind of listening for the overall experience. And then what am I going to listen to in the future? Like, is that song for me going to be in rotation? Like as a single, or is it going to be in rotation for me as, damn, this is a crazy good album opening? It's hard to tell after first listen, but yeah. Solid opening track. If I'm rating that song, it's like an 8. Let's keep going. A 3? You forgot to fill in the other side on the left side of the 8.
One life, live it in.
And the auto-tune right there was a fire drop.
The one made easy. You can't live twice. Thank God I'm breathing.
I'm gonna be honest. If this drop doesn't go fucking insane, I'm gonna be fucking livid. Because this is like a crazy good build up into like a toom toom, like a double bass drop. Oh! Thank God I'm breathing.
You gotta go down. One life.
This shit is transcending me, dog.
Still no pressure.
Like that, it wasn't the transition I was hoping for, but it actually worked out better because it was unexpected. I was expecting just a crazy drop in, but we like dropped out, if anything, and we got more lifted into the sky. You know I'm a fucking bitch for violins too.
Thank God I breathe.
I slutted out for some bios.
It's what they need. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's say was filled over slaps, I guess gotta.
Man, it was so fucking subtle too. I thought it was gonna come in crazy, but it came in minimal, and it works even better. This is why I don't produce albums. This is why Kanye's the GOAT. My bitch ass would have made it sound like some BeatStars.com ass beat.
Let's say was filled over slaps, I guess gotta run this shit back. Then like the way this shit went down.
The drums are dumb right here.
The way that we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest.
The way that we killing the critics and the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. I'll give you that one, Trav. That shit was fire. The song's not over, but it's an absolute banger. I mean, I'm not Anthony Fantano, so I'm not fucking conservative with my 10s. This is a fucking 10 for me. That is something that I will be listening to heavy, like a fat dude on the sun. Shit was gas. Let's keep going. Man, this is hella Yeezus. Hey, it's crazy how like Yeezus and Kanye is so forward thinking. I don't mean to be like riding his nuts or like glazing him over like that, but he's so forward thinking that how does Yeezus still sound modern? Yeezus was what, 10 years ago?
Baby, please get off the gram. I like you better in the stands. This shit punk, put it on the Bible. I like a bi girl on a bicycle. Then I bought a car that she feel entitled.
I like a bi girl on a bicycle. That was a slant rhyme if I've ever fucking heard one. Nah, bro, this sounds exactly like fucking Yeezus. It's so deconstructed. It's so like raw. Bro, it's so fucking dirty. Like it sounds so crunchy. Who's this? Who's this on the feature? Tizo? This is mad hypnotic. Because the bass line and just the drum kit is so it's so repetitive. That track, it's a good track. I like it. I like the abstract nature of it. I liked how repetitive it is, but it's definitely not going to be a track for everyone, for sure. Especially coming off the track before. This one was definitely a little more avant-garde abstract, for sure. The drum line sounds so fucking, it might as well be ripped off. All right, next up, My Eyes. It sounds like an outro track, can't even lie.
I was swanning back his life.
Not even gonna lie to you, I'm transcending again. First off, the song is fucking gas already. But I know it's not gonna happen, but Frank Ocean would have went stupid on this.
It's mad how I got something. It's mad how I got so high.
Is that Sampha? Stop getting on fucking features and drop an album, bitch! Can't keep listening to fucking Plastic 100 degrees Celsius over and over. Man, I might cry if I heard this in concert right here.
A bit of size whenever the smoke clear out of my face and my picture perfect. Do I look fried? With a couple of guys inside of the school, I gave them the tools to get it off ground. I did reach about a couple more weeks because I needed most people about a couple.
This motherfucker is flowing right here, dog. Holy fuck. He is fucking going stupid right now. This shit is insane. He's going ooh, that synth in the back that sounds like it's underwater is fucking crazy. If I gave you a day in my life or a day in my eyes, don't blink, but a couple more watches because I needed more time. That one's a 9. Yeah, I mean, to me, there's no miss so far. Now, no miss doesn't mean I'll go back and listen to all the time, okay? So there's I have a different rating system. A miss to me is like a song where I don't like it. Could be a hit, but I could also never listen to it again type shit. Hyena, not bad, but probably not gonna listen to it that often. My Eyes, though, and thank God, bangers. Let's keep it pushing. God's Country.
Only one ain't watching it. Yeah.
This is the type of track that I expected from Travis here. This is the album that this is the style that I expected from the album. So the album's been pretty surprising in how deconstructed it sounds, how much like Yeezus, how much like Donda it sounds. This is more like the lane that I expected from Travis to be in, just based on his prior work.
God, country, this is war.
Hard. I don't know if there's a single artist out there that's as good as Travis Scott as producing an atmosphere for his album.
I've been drunk and it's alright. I took the dry to clear my mental.
Paralyze, you talking about the sample vocals?
Go Ted Bundy, then go home and play Al Bundy.
Ted Bundy, then go home and play Al Bundy is a bar. I actually fuck with the fact that that is out of key. Like obviously, like Paralyze said, the sample's not in key, but it gives me like this uneasy feeling because it's not in key. Like if it were in key, it'd be too fitting, if that makes sense. Like I like the fact that it's standing out and it's rough against my ear.
I make a meal every you decide, choice is yours.
Don't try to be Drake, Travis. Yeah, make a meal every minute is what he was gonna say right there. Hey, butterfly doors. Bro said the butterfly doors. I hit the gas and metamorph. That shit was gas. Yeah, that sample is definitely very off-putting. The sample reminds me of a Roots track. Sample reminds me of When the People Cheer by the Roots. The whole song actually reminds me of this. Everybody acts like God is all that, but I get the feeling he ain't never coming back. Yeah, that's the track that it reminds me of. That's a fucking deep cut of a Roots track. I don't know how that came to mind. Maybe because I'm the GOAT. God's Country, fuck with it heavy, no misses. My Eyes, God Country, thank God, right out the gate. Those are the ones that I'm listening to multiple times, no questions asked. All right, let's keep going. Sirens is up next. Hey, yo.
I was too damn determined. Rock game needed refurbish. We still do things down to these.
Bro, this fucking beat. This shit sounds like it's so out of rhythm, but in rhythm at the same time.
All the demons need a reason.
All the demons need a reason is crazy. The drum kit sounds like he just was hitting fucking trash cans outside and then brought it in and threw some effects on it. Shit just sounds so dirty. Fuck. The 808s are clean though, but the drums, bro, like that, the way it like floats from left to right, it's like like that every time. That shit is fire.
Back outside, it ain't no time for zooms. 1.2, that's a whole lot on the room.
Ooh. I apologize if this is what the air horn sounds like on stream. I didn't fucking know. He just went crazy with the stream deck fucking button on that. Oh. And then it turns into an instrument. That does sound like one by Swedish House Mafia. That was probably the most creative track on the album, like risk-taking wise, creativity on the instrumental. If that shit was produced by Travis Scott. You know, is it produced by Travis Scott, or is it like Kanye's there guiding a toddler on how to ride a fucking bike for the first time with no training wheels? Either way, that shit was gas. I feel like so far this album is going to be polarizing because it's not the traditional Travis Scott sound, you know? I feel like people were going to expect something like Astro World or maybe more trap inspired instrumental. That's not what we got. It's definitely more experimental for sure. Meltdown. Let's see what we got.
T-time.
Shut the fuck up, Drake. Tea time. All right, let's keep it moving. What track number was that? That was track number 7. All right, we only got 37 tracks left. That Cardi? Bro, I was literally about to say, if that's Cardi, I was about to say you could tell that Cardi was inspired heavy by Travis. I still can't forgive Cardi for the Pain 1993 verse.
They just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. I introduce you to the you right now.
I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. That's a fucking bar.
Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
This is nice, dog, right here. That like, that shit's fire.
Watch me pop my shit, get it live. Yeah, I put the bitch on the road. She tryna fuck on the
Cardi right here sounds like a Future got hit in the nuts right before he started recording, but then also forgot how to write songs.
I got flows for days, niggas ain't on nothing. What the fuck, these niggas acting like they know it.
Alright, I don't know how I feel about it, bro. I just might not be a Cardi fan. To me, Cardi sounded right there like when rappers go in the booth, they just like be spitting gibberish to try to find a cadence that they like. That's what that sounded like. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't go to Cardi for lyricism, honestly. I mean, that's not like you're an idiot if you go to Cardi for lyricism. But yeah, that's not his best performance. Off the Grid for sure was 100% better performance than that. I think I'm just not a Cardi fan. Like no matter what I try to do to get into him, I try to understand where the youth the youth of America are coming from, why they like Cardi. I just can't. All right, let's keep going. That was probably a miss for me, and it's only because Cardi. If I listen to that song, I'm skipping it after Travis's part every fucking time. Delresto, Echo.
Statues in the next room. Billions in escrow. Bulletproof the whole thing. Ignore the dress code.
That Beyonce? Beyonce's voice obviously is flawless, right? She has one of the best singing voices of all time. I'm not a fan of Beyonce when she raps. It's not that I hate women artists because I'm misogynistic, even though that's true. Just kidding. Just women can't rap just because that's a man's job. Just kidding. But for real, stay in the kitchen. No, but I just don't like that when Beyonce raps, she just does it. It's because I know her as Beyonce. I do like that.
Stay the night, it's the let's go.
I already forgot what I was gonna say because she killed that part right there. Yeah, man, this is very experimental for Travis Scott in his sound. I like how the main part of the beat got muted right here as we go into this bridge. That shit's hard. That shit's hard. Damn, that game over fucking sound in the background from 1993 coin-fed video games is so hard. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not gonna lie, Beyonce's verse right here is fire. This is definitely gonna be a banger after like 2 or 3 listens, I feel like. It sounds like some shit that could have been on the Wakanda Forever soundtrack. I love that synth style. Like the way it like hits like fucking crisp and then fades. This album is gonna be Travis Scott's Oppenheimer. Like gas on the first listen, but then you go watch Oppenheimer again and you're like, holy shit. Like it was a good movie the first watch. The second watch though is when it's gonna go down in your mind. Delresto Echoes, how are we feeling about it? I feel like that's gonna be a hit or a miss for people. You're either not fucking with it right out the gate. Maybe you're not a Beyonce fan. You don't like me. I don't like when Beyonce raps, but I really like that track. And I honestly like that the fact that it was 4.5 minutes. That for me is like a 7.5 first listen, but I feel like that would go to an 8.5 as that shit like sits with me. Structure changed. There was a bridge. There was a hook, you know, like everything about it. It moved enough for me to be like, holy shit. That didn't feel like 4.5 minutes to me. All right, let's keep going. I know.
Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? You say it's just the drugs, and I know. Any, mini, money, roll a dice since I've been.
This is the best song on the album, ladies and gentlemen, on first listen. Guaranteed, this is going to be the one that people fuck with the most. This is definitely that breath of fresh air. We hit the runner's wall, right? We were like, damn, I'm getting tired of this fucking experimental shit. I just want to bop. We hit the runner's wall. We transitioned into fat burn with this track, and now we're going. We're on runner's high for the next fucking 3 minutes. If Paralyzed isn't fucking with it on first listen, that means it's gas.
Tell me, can we still fuck?
I love how empty the fucking beat is.
You say it's just the drugs, and I know.
Bro, that you say is just the drugs, and I know. That fucking part of the melody is hard. The melody is my favorite melody on the album so far. Man, he's just fucking sliding, bro, the whole time. Even though it's that same like triplets flow style that he's known for, it's very common in rap music. He's sliding because of the melody and because of how laid back his delivery is. It goes like this. Because it be going like this. It got a little movement to it, and I know that you know. That shit is gas.
I'm telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just the drugs, and I know.
Bro, I know that, and I know. I know that's from another song. What song is that from? You tell me it's just the drugs, and I know. Fuck, it's gonna bother me that I don't know off the top of my head where that comes from. Fuck, I don't need you, but you do need me, I know. Oh, it's fucking Hobson. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, that's the most easily digestible song on the album. Let me make sure that this is what the track that I'm thinking.
I don't need you, but you do need me. It shows them, bitch, I know.
That's the track. Who do you think you are? I am. I Know is probably the most digestible song on the album, I will say. Meltdown is going to be digestible just because Drake's on it, but that one is like so minimal, and it's literally just melody and minimal instrumental. Gas. It's probably my favorite song on the album on first listen, just because I know confidently that I'm gonna like that song going forward. Topa twins.
Twin bitches hopping off a jet ski.
Man, I love the way that they added reverb right there. Like as he sustained that note, like it started with no reverb and then it turned into just like it faded into the atmosphere of the song. Twin bitches hopping off a jet ski. And then it fades out.
Back and put that pussy on. Told her sit it on his dick, I took the glizzy. Yeah, I can't do no cuddles, can't stay till the morning. She an angel in the streets, a demon undercover.
Oregon is so crazy.
Ben, I think another nigga do it for before you blink. Twin
bitches hopping off the jet ski.
Twin bitches, twin Drake,
hey,
twin Glock, twin Jet.
You my treacherous little twin, and I know that you locked in.
Slow stroke, front of back. I've been drinking walk. Treat them niggas like rhythmic radio, they all pop. Shoulda got
they
some
all
light,
pop.
She got shit's going down like Jock. 21. Oh, you think he
It's
tough,
going down
just
like
act
Jock.
He the rock. Yeah. Amazon Prime, give me 2 days. I bet he drop. Pussy.
21 is one of those, like, he's got some corny bars, but they sound so fucking fire because of his voice. If I said that, Amazon Prime, give me 2 days, and then he dropped, that shit's not a bar for me. But for 21, because he's got that vocal tone, and because it's like, that is his style of, it's kind of like 2 Chainz. Like, 2 Chainz got some whack-ass bars every once in a while. 2 Chainz, Too Short, 21. Like, they're E40. You know, like they have a certain sound, so it only hits because it's them. Twin bitches hopping off a jet ski. That shit is hard. That shit is gas.
London bitch, she wanna lick, she dropped a pin to pound town.
Damn, 21 Savage giving the 21 ad-lib to Travis Scott is so fucking crazy. I feel like that's being knighted by the King of England. Why is 21 Savage the king of rap? Damn, that fucking melody in the back. Y'all know how I feel about sexual rap. Regardless if it comes from a woman or regardless if it comes from a dude, I don't want to hear about your fucking penis. Like, it's the first half of the song is going to get so annoying for me. I didn't even like the fucking first feature. I'm sure he's a legend in the game. He's probably a local fucking regional legend, whoever it was. But shit was mid. That's my thing. It doesn't have anything to do with, you know, if you like that type of rap. But the second half of the track picked up for me. And I think it just takes too long to get to the part that I like, that I'll listen to it multiple times. Sway Lee just be making hits, dog. Black out the tomb, bitch. Black out the room, bitch. Tell me this isn't Black Skinhead. Nah, bro, it's way too close to Black Skinhead. Even down to the, like, letting the last note rest. Walk out the tomb, bitch, rest. Walk out the room, bitch. Like, it's the same exact cadence. You like the drums here because the drums are Black Skinhead. Hey, not a bell. She give anything to be popular. Kill anyone to be popular. It's lit. Obviously, The Weeknd's his voice is just immaculate on any kind of instrumental that has synth on top of it. It sounds too much like Black Skinhead. Like, why would I listen to this and not Black Skinhead? Go Collect Your Fame is crazy. Oh, then replace the vocal with that fucking eerie ass horn. My Dean on the synths for sure, but the drum pattern is literally Black Skinhead. Even down to the vocal stacking. I like it. It sounds like Black Skinhead a lot. I think Mike Dean does breathe new life into it to keep it from being like a Black Skinhead, just straight ripoff. And then obviously The Weeknd does as well. But it's very much rooted in the Black Skinhead style of track.
Get up.
This is vibey already. Dave Chappelle was in San Antonio recently, and he brought out Anderson .Paak. This is a perfect song to come right after that high energy track. I feel like if your eyes aren't closed right here, you're not listening to it right. I feel like this is a perfect palate cleanser of a track right in the middle of the album. That's Young Lean? Yep, that's gas. Oh, man. That one kind of put me in my feels. That song just made me, I couldn't even open my eyes in the middle of it. Nights type beat by Frank Ocean. Godspeed by Frank Ocean type shit. Self-Control by Frank Ocean type shit. That type of track is one where I feel like, okay, y'all remember the intro to 2014 Forest Hills Drive where it's not really a song, but it makes you fucking feel something, and so you listen to it. Free from pain, free from scars, free to sing, free from bars, free my dogs, you're free to go. Blocks is hot, the streets is cold, that type of shit. And then it also reminds me of the intro to Under Pressure, like that same, damn, this is an amazing ass track right here. Ooh. That vocal chop on the sample is fucking nuts. Like that, just over and over.
Me, I ran it back last time, but it ain't last time. Told you I'ma be right back as long as do that dip. Like he won't smoke, I'm a chimney.
Thugger is another one where his bars are mid. I'm a chimney, that's the one that made me feel that. That's what made me say that. All right, this song's mad long, so I'm expecting to switch up somewhere.
Without going deep, Shakespeare took the squad, brought the play.
Oh, that reverse is fucking crazy.
I'm the human Pinterest, need true love.
I'm the human Pinterest.
I said you need me now. I'm here, then it's adios, trying to balance all these up and downs.
That fucking 808 roll right there was crazy. I get why it's called Skitzo, because we have multiple different styles of track in one song. I agree, Parallels. It feels like all of these songs were like demos of a potential song that could have been, and then we just threw them all on the same track together and made sure the keys matched.
I cut some off, I had to bet on myself. Against the odds, I bet on myself. I'm loyal, bitch, I got yay over Biden. I let this shit go off.
I'm loyal, I got yay over Biden. This last beat is probably my favorite one out of all the ones that we heard on this song. Yeah, I don't know how many times that's going to be a listen for me. It's a really long song. First off, it's 6 minutes. And like, I can't catch a rhythm because every 20 seconds the song changes. And I get that's the concept of the song, but that doesn't make for enjoyable listening, in my opinion. I mean, you could fuck with it if you're someone who likes beat switches. Like, if you like that signature of Travis, which is his thing, kind of. He always has like a first act and a second act on a track. If you like that, you might like this song. But it's definitely some kind of like novelty to like, and then the novelty wears off whenever, like, one of the things that makes beat switches hit is that they're both hard hitting. Like, we get the first song and then, oh shit, we got a second half, an outro of a song. This is like, it starts to water down the appeal of switching beats when the entire song is switching beats, if that makes sense. Not my favorite on the album. Let's keep going.
Young black nigga,
the sample chop is fire.
So how we here trapped on the ocean, about to go up a level of disrespectful.
I never heard this track. I don't listen to leaks. I'm purist.
Jump up, bounce back like trampoline.
Not a bar.
Hey yo, whip the cocaine to the
West Side Gun is going crazy. Happy belated. He just turned 41 like 2 days ago.
Hey yo, whip the cocaine to the pop up.
Shout out Plastic Plant for me knowing that fact.
Two-tone Maybach truck with the Maxwell. Get 30 for the stove.
Man, fuck. West Side Gun is so fire, dog. West Side Gun's so fire, and this beat sounds like fucking 808s and Heartbreak type shit right here that he's on. I've actually been really heavy into Griselda lately. Their most recent album with a black and white cover with the old chick on it. That shit is so gas. Out on South Beach with the poles and the rolls.
First one to pop, first to earn the strike.
Bro, boo, 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 boo. It's such a fucking hard ad lib. Holy shit, I love it every time. Man, this beat is so fire, dog. This beat is so hard. That was a bop. West Side Gun went stupid right there, bro. West Side Gun's not everybody's cup of tea. That's for sure. Griselda's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't like that grown men coke rap. Just basically what it is. Shit is fire, though. That's definitely going to be a repeat for me right there. Next up. They love me long time. Bro, that sounds so, that distorted ass sound is so crazy. I don't know if I'm fucking with this one. I don't know if I'm fucking with the hook is really all that it is. The love me long time. They can show me love. Like, I don't know if I like that repetitive nature of the hook. I still haven't decided yet. I don't know if I've been feeling fucking Pharrell's production lately though. I think I like Tracks. I think I like Gangstar, Trackstar,
Come and kick back with us.
the Neptunes, more than I like Pharrell's an individual. This track does Kid Cudi have a verse? I feel like this is gonna be a perfect like beat for Cudi to do like his low voice type flow that he does. I think that this would be a perfect beat for that. His cadence is crazy though from Travis. Not the hook, but the verse cadence. Ooh, that's nice.
The night is too young and the love in the air hit me.
I fucking told you he was gonna come in with that low beat, low voice type shit. Fuck, I knew it.
Think about it, what it tell your homie to the night, you don't want it with him. We raise our parents.
This flow from
That was always just no bullshit and see a black guy on the job. Yeah, I'm so winning.
that whole flow sounded like Lost in the motherfucking Mood.
Any model girls were broke on the gums. Tap my knee, they all jump up.
A modern version of this song.
No one talks.
Lost in the Mood. Even with the sample. Yeah, it sounds. I mean, I knew that it was gonna like just based on the way that the instrumental sounded. I knew that he was gonna come with that delivery. I just think that Pharrell, like, that track on "Come Home, the Kids Miss You" left such a bad taste in my mind, bro, or in my mouth. I don't know. I feel like he's trying to do. Am I dog barking? I feel like he's trying to do too much. You want to hear K-pop again? Hey, can't even lie. When I made the shit to this track and I hit that note, I was like, I'm basically the wicked mommy. I did it better the first time. That you could tell it was written to be on the radio. They were probably like, damn, we got no radio friendly track on this album. We need something, and they wrote that track. That Future? That's a good transition of a lyric from Future.
You know the future of the bounce.
Man, I love the traditional snare. Instead of like a synthetic snare or a digital snare sound, the hi-hats here are nuts. That last hi-hat has like a delay on it, so it's like out of the rhythm, but it's like on. It's like, oh, this is a good come down for the album.
Now he gon' pop up unannounced to the trumpets. Do you like the way it sounds?
I like Future on this type of instrumental. Just straight floating.
Because my fame, bitch said she ashamed to love me in public, rather go private.
I can get it now, don't you? I just want it.
That SZA?
Niggas playing my demise. I got murder on my mind. I got money on the line. I can't lose if I try. Let no bitch
I Can't Lose callback is nuts.
Trust me, I know that's insane. I'd rather fuck on you than fuck on lames. I did some shit in Berlin, I'm all day.
She fucking killed that, bro.
Yeah.
She might have the best verse on the album. I didn't know if I was feeling the song. I mean, I felt like the trans, I felt the trans. Ayo, what the fuck? I felt like the transcending nature and like I'm like floating type shit. But I didn't know if like it felt like an outro or an interlude. It didn't feel like a song, but SZA like brought that back. I would definitely listen to this song just for SZA. To be fair, I think Future killed it too. It would have been crazy if Travis didn't even have like a verse in this track. If it was just Travis produced and it was just Future and SZA together. I think that would have been nuts. I don't even know if I remember Travis's verse, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if I remember Future's verse. That's how crazy she came in. I don't know if he wrote an outro track. I don't know if this is just the last song type shit or if it's intended to be like we're ending the album type song. Is that James Blake?
It's alright. I should have waited somehow.
It's crazy how good of a hip-hop producer James Blake is. Like James Blake and Metro and Travis all in the room together producing one track.
Mama used to deal with lames till she ran into a stepper. Niggas throwing salt, but the Draco came with pepper. She said we ain't going nowhere cause all I do is sex.
They be throwing salt, but the Draco came with pepper.
I was fine with you being one of my hoes. Show, okay.
The amount of reverb when he goes into his falsetto is so fire. I want a James Blake outro production for Drake. Kind of like Take Care was very EXO style. I want a James Blake style outro. Ooh, I thought the song was over. Is it better than Stop Trying to Be God? Hell no. That's Travis's best song in my opinion. Bro, I just need James Blake to come out with like a compilation album of all of his work that he's done with rappers. A James Metro collab album will be nuts. James Metro 21, Savage Mode 3, but bring James Blake in? Let me tell you what it is. James Blake is fucking Phineas with the black card. Phineas, but invited to the cookout. That's our album. How are we feeling about it? Best album of Travis's? Is that what you're saying? Like, this is the best album of his? I don't think it's his best. I think it's his most innovative for him. Because his sound was fairly innovative. His original sound was innovative. Like, it was Kid Cudi 2.0, Kid Cudi Trap, Kid Cudi Darker. But this is very much like Travis Scott, but with the influence of Yeezus and Donda with that level of drums and production and style. It's not his best work on first listen. It is for me, same as Sparrowlabs. I was thinking 7.5 out of 10 on first listen. There are some absolute bangers on this album right out the gate, in my opinion. But there's also a couple of tracks on the album where I know that I won't listen to. Like, I can't give this an 8, 8.5, 9. There's no way. To me, this is not a better album on first listen than Astroworld. Astroworld was the better album to me. And I mean, it's easy for me to say because I've had 5 years of Astroworld, and it's stacked up against one day of this album. But just knowing what I like about music, and the type of music that I like and what I like from Travis Scott, it's innovative. I appreciate it, but there's too many tracks that I know that I won't listen to for me to say it's better or even at the level of Astroworld. This just goes to show once again, and I get it. He's dropping 19 tracks because it's been 5 years since he's dropped an album. So he's got to make it feel like it's worth it. Who knows how long it's going to be before he drops a follow-up album. 19 tracks in today's day and age is just too bloated. I don't know if it's because my ear has become accustomed to shorter albums because of the streaming world, or is it just because the style is not what I was expecting from Travis, so some of these tracks are not going to hit. You could have cut out 4 tracks and got down to 15, and this album would have been 50 minutes, and it would have been fucking a banger. It would have been a banger.